Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. This is the travel guide of Snowdonia. We've just got back from a family holiday and we've explored a load of Snowdonia while we were there. And so I wanted to share some of my favourite spots with you in Snowdonia that I think you should visit. So without further ado, let's just get straight on into this video. I'll leave the weekly vlogs up here if you'd like to have a look at what we got up to while we were there, because we did Snowdonia, Anglesey and the coast. Subscribe down below if you're new around here and let's get into this video. The first place we're going to look at is Betws-y-Coed. It is often described as the gateway into Snowdonia. It became into being in the first place when Victorian travellers relished its natural wooded setting and the convergence of four rushing rivers. Its location has remained largely unchanged since those times. Betws is on a full mountain resort of all kinds of attractions and activities. Zipworld Forest allows you to tackle ropes, net and swings. There's also a toboggan run and a plummet too, a 30-metre drop through a trapdoor for the more adventurous of you. Nearby, the Gwynder Forest gives opportunities to go walking, riding or mountain biking. Or for the more adventurous sports, there's canyoning or scrambling down the rivers. There are also opportunities to go underground with Go Below Adventure. These are former mines of lakes, zip wires, bridges, ladders and abseils. But for those who prefer a more laid-back approach, exploring the national park, you can take a wander around the Ugly House, built of massive misshapen boulders. I mean, it's a funky name, but it looks cool. Secondly, Idwal. Idwal offers some of the most dramatic mountainous scenery in the UK at one of the oldest natural nature reserves in Wales. Idwal was shaped by ice, now leaving behind a bowl-shaped hollow that is now filled with crystal clear waters of Llyn. There is a circular route that takes about 3 hours, or you're able to just take a 20-minute walk up and back down towards Llyn to see the spectacular ice-carved landscape. At the back you can also see what's called the Devil's Kitchen. You can actually walk up there. I'd recommend you either get a guide or fully research it before you go, because it gives the place its name, the Devil's Kitchen. It was a Narvation hollow. If you want to know all about the geography for it, I'll link the geography playlist up here for you. If you care about A-level revision, A-level geography, I'll link it up here for you. But if you want to know how it was formed, look at the glaciation series up here. The Secret Pool. Snowdonia's infinity pool was built by a Llynberis farmer, Wyn Mostyn Jones, in 2016, a £400,000 green energy project, rather than a tourist destination. He has been amazed as people started to flock to the UK to his private land above the Llynberis Pass to visit the hidden gem. It has some of the best views in the country and is well loved by locals, and rightly so. Now, this is one of the places that people are so eager to find out its location, but unfortunately I'm not going to tell you. I have found it, you can find it on Google Earth, and I have driven past it, but I've never actually been to visit it, and it's definitely one on my bucket list. But these are the pictures and it looks incredible, so it's definitely up on my bucket list. But enjoy trying to find out where it is. Next up is Llyanberis. Llyanberis is packed with enough attractions to keep visitors busy for weeks. The lakeside location at the foot of Snowdon is perfect for a relaxing walk by the water, or for a swim, paddleboarding or kayaking. This lake is perfect and right next to a car park and play park for the younger members of a family. You can also take a ride along the Llanberis Lake Railway and the Snowdon Mountain Railway. The Snowdon Mountain Railway climbs almost to the doorstep of the Hafod Eyrie Visitor Centre near the summit of Snowdon. This is perfect of you who want to see the Snowdon summit but without the walk. However, you can choose to walk back down from the mountain from the railway line, if that's more your cup of tea. If you fancy a shorter walk, take a stroll up to Dolbaden Castle, which will take you back thousands of years to a time of native Welsh princes. There are also plenty of eateries, craft shops and food trucks to feed those adventures. Snowdon. Snowdon is the highest mountain in Wales. It's one of the most famous and recognisable landmarks and is well worth a visit. Standing tall over the village of Llanberis, Snowdon is part of a close-knit family of jagged peaks and can offer views of Snowdonia Anglesey, Pembrokeshire and Ireland. Choose from 6 different paths to conquer this 1,085 metre giant, where the Llynberis Pass, the Pig Track, the Miners Track, the Watkin Path, the Reader Do Path or the Snowdon Mountain Rangers Path. These are all great walks. I haven't actually done any of them, but from what I've heard, they are great. I'm just not the biggest adventurer in the world, if you know anything about me. I like a gentle stroll, not a hike, but yeah. Snowdon, the views from the top of Snowdon look absolutely incredible. I'd much prefer to get the train up and walk the last little bit, but that's more my cup of tea. So there's something in Snowdonia really for everyone. So I hope this gave you a bit of a glimpse into Snowdonia, what you can do up there. This is mainly in the north of Snowdonia because that's the places I visited. And so I didn't really want to give you advice and places to go down in the south of it because I've not visited it and it'd feel a bit disingenuous. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe down below if you have, and I will see you soon.